Life is complex. Jesus knew this. He knew it so well that instead of blowing our minds with exponential revelation, because his thoughts aren't our thoughts and his ways aren't our ways, he chose parables. I'm really grateful for that. I know I would have zoned out and been lost. You hear me? I would have been lost. Fortunately, Jesus always meets us where we are. Man, if I don't say anything else, I've said enough. Jesus always meets us right where we are. In Luke, he starts by talking about seed and how important it is to be mindful of where you plant. Some of the seed falls on thorns. Some are worthless because they don't have any good fertile soil to thrive in. Some fell on harder ground and they weren't as fruitful as they could be because they weren't in the right kind of soil. But some fell into fertile soil and they sprang up and lived up to their purpose and their potential. Let's talk about fruits and vegetables. They're great, they're good, they're beautiful, they're colorful. But the funny thing is, when we encounter fruits and vegetables the most, they're usually dying. When we encounter a strawberry or a banana, those things have been cut off of their life supply, and we experience them moments before they're no longer good because they've been disconnected from their source. They're living up to their main purpose, to be consumed by us or animals or insects, and then for their seeds to be planted. So many people I know, so many creatives I know, are waiting for their moment to come and holding close to their chest their creations or their contributions to the earth, when in fact that art that you're creating, that thing that you're making to contribute to society, has no purpose in your heart. Sounds weird, doesn't it? But listen, hear me. God's given you this for you to fertilize and nourish and then cut out of you and give away, that it may germinate in the wombs of other people's hearts. That visual creation you're brewing, that idea you're forming, I don't know. I don't really care what it is. It's much like an apple pie on a summer evening. It's wonderful to be consumed. It's delicious. But those apples that made that pie can never be put back on the branch they grew on. They've served their purpose. The truth is, that art that's inside of us, that thought that's inside of us, we have to look at ourselves as the branch and that art as the fruit that God is giving us. And the goal is to get rid of it, to let it be consumed, and then become a byproduct of the way people live. As creatives, we must be careful to create art and tell stories that make people grow, stories that edify the body of Christ, that tells a dying world that Jesus came to save, he came to heal, he came to deliver. And we must be careful and be mindful that everything we create has a place to go. We must always want our work to yield fruit.